Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a very cold morning at Disneyland. But it's not just any day at Disneyland, it's our anniversary. 3 years ago today, we kissed in front of people, and now we pay our taxes together. We got to ride down Main Street in the fire truck.
It's a great way to start the day. Walt's last picture in Disneyland was in a little fire cart, and we sat in it.
Our first stop of the day, Wonderland. That's Avery, Mary on birthday, and don't you forget it.
Now to the Alps.
Now it is time for breakfast, but not just any breakfast. A cinnamon roll from the Jolly Holiday Bakery. A pastry I have seen in my dreams many times. So now I must put it in my face. Look at that beauty. Look at it. So worth the 5-hour plane ride. We can go home now.
The wait time for everything right now is under 30 minutes, so we're just gonna go ride me all of it.
I think we're headed towards Indiana Jones at the moment. We don't have this one at home. We have something similar, Dinosaur, which is terrifying. The last time we were in this queue, we saw Robert Downey Jr. Well, half of us did.
I did.
Still just a little bit grumpy about that. If you've ever been to Disneyland, you should be able to smell what I'm smelling right now. Even through the mask, I can tell. It's that distinct Pirates smell. Hashtag justice for Johnny. It has been so long since I've ridden Disneyland's version of Splash Mountain.
I sat in water in Pirates, the butt's wet, so we're just gonna go ride Splash, because what have I got to lose?
So I don't want to say that my favorite ride waterlogged my camera, but happy Friday, everybody, and welcome back to Disneyland. We dried the camera out to the best of our ability, took all the batteries and cards and all that stuff out. Didn't bother really recording anything for the rest of the day, just to spend some time together without having to worry about juggling cameras and all that stuff, which turned out to be very nice. Yeah. So let's try this again. Where are we headed now, Audrey?
Space Mountain.
Audrey's scared of Space Mountain.
Do you guys see the metal that wants to hit you in the face and decapitate you?
She has very good night vision.
And I'm tall, so I fear for my life. Like, there goes my head.
So she's never ridden this version of Space Mountain, which I remember being different. She's gonna give it a try.
I've been promised breakfast in return for my bravery.
Get her to do anything for food. I honestly think it was rougher on me than on you. I am feeling a little, I believe the space term is barfy. So let's go put some food in my face. I'm sure that's a good idea. We just had breakfast at the Rose Tavern, a Beauty and the Beast themed restaurant. Very similar to one we have in the Florida parks. That one is Pinocchio themed. It's got Beauty and the Beast paintings and decorations and even some like hidden things from the live action movie, which I don't think I've ever seen. We are now on our way to find more adventures. Toontown's a really cool spot too. We used to have one of these in Florida. Yeah, it's technically the kiddie area, but I love it so much. Everything's so colorful. There are Easter eggs galore. I could just wander around this place for hours, and I think we have. This area is under a lot of construction at the moment because they are adding that awesome runaway railway attraction that we just got at Hollywood Studios. This area is also the home of Roger Rabbit, which is one of my favorite not Disney movies. It's Marie!
You've never seen her, she's so beautiful.
Aristocats is probably my favorite old school Disney thing. I'm such a dork for those kittens. We are gonna go check out Gadget's Go Coaster, which is the tiniest, babiest of roller coasters. But it's based on Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and that's just two 90s to pass up. And there's Chippendale! How perfect is that? So it is very loud here, but I hope you can hear us. People keep cheering, and I don't know what we're cheering about.
We have no idea.
At noon, they open a virtual queue for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. The virtual queue's been finicky all week, so I was worried about getting it, but we got it. It's like 195 minutes from now. In the meantime, I'm gonna sit here and sip my ice water. Tastes like free. I think we both agree that the biggest bummer about this particular trip is that It's a Small World back here is closed.
My favorite. It's this and the Tiki Room. I can't pick one. I love them both.
So that just means we have to come back. We've loved this fantasy fair area before anyway.
Yeah.
But with all the social distancing and things.
Now it's Princess Central.
We saw like half a dozen princesses over here in like half an hour the other day, and
I can see Sleeping Beauty and Belle right now.
So here's a fun thing we learned recently. You see these guys right here?
The little baby children angels.
You can find a couple of them all around New Orleans Square. Apparently, that is where Disney hides their Wi-Fi antennas. So the closer you get to them, the stronger your Wi-Fi is, honestly.
Yeah.
Shh, it's a secret. This is so weird, dude. It feels like we're in Florida right now.
You know how like even identical twins aren't identical? Like you can tell them apart? It's like there's just enough difference. If you don't think about it, you can't tell. It's real weird.
Oh, there's Kylo. Good for him. He's wearing a sensible scarf. So we're running low on battery, and it's very hard to film in this actual ride. Yeah. But it's time to fly the coolest piece of junk, not just in the galaxy.
I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime.
That was very cool. And we got to fly in Chewbacca mode this time.
The coolest cast member, he set it all up for us, so we didn't have to know what to do.
I couldn't understand any of it, but I think we did okay. 9% is good, right? Almost time for our boarding group. We are in. I love this queue so much. There is so much junk in here. Apparently the ride is broken. So we get to hang out in this awesome queue for a little bit longer.
Look at these rocks.
There's some rocks. Fascinating. Even after like, what, a 35-minute breakdown?
35 minutes.
Still the absolute coolest thing. Night has fallen on Batuu, so we are headed back into Fantasyland. We are going to do the unthinkable, waiting in line for Peter Pan's flight. Why is it always 40 minutes?
No hate on Peter Pan. Good movie, great ride, all that stuff. But like, why?
We are currently huddling very tight together in the middle of madness here on Main Street in an attempt to check out the fireworks. There's a really tall guy right there now. I can't see anything. And that brings us to the end of another Disney day. We're waving goodbye to Mickey over there somewhere. We have one more day here.
But you guys don't get to come.
Sorry, this video is already too long anyway. Thank you for hanging out while we geek out and for sticking with us on this weird video thanks to that pesky mountain. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.